Hey everybody, welcome to another Hot Drop Hot Take. Today is probably going to be kind of a quick one because there was just a quick little thing I wanted to talk about. So let's talk about Crabfeeder. And we're going to do it again in Plunder. I'm going to use the troll loadout from the Lord of the Rings stuff because that was so much fun. And we're going to get going and then we're going to talk about the good old Crabfeeder from House of the Dragon. Okay, so here we go. We are going to be going over airfield, so that should be fun, just like last time. I like this hangar as a starting spot. So anyway, there has been a lot of talk, both YouTube videos and then even in some Discord channels that I'm in, kind of really talking and obsessing over Crabfeeder, and what some people seem to feel is maybe some disappointment that Crabfeeder wasn't all that people kind of cracked.
Enemy team is hunting.
Yeah, so people kind of complain that
prey. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy soldier nearby.
okay. I don't think he thought that through very well.
A Nebula 5 bomb has been discovered. Stay alert. Primary LZ highlighted. Extract is standing by. Enemy UAV active.
Fuck. Okay. Well, that was stupid. Alright, so anyway. People are kind of... Oh, well, you know, he didn't really do much, or there wasn't much to him, or... So let me just... For those of you who haven't read the source material and kind of don't know it all that well, let me reassure you something. And this is very important. Crabfeeder is not in any way, shape, or form
You picked the right side. Smart
important
choice.
to this whatsoever. He is... Okay. I'm trying to think of a good character that's a good example.
Enemy UAV active.
You remember in the first episode of Game of Thrones, there was a guy who got beheaded because
Enemy UAV active.
he abandoned the Night Watch? Well, Crabfeeder isn't even that important to this story. Like, he's not even that
Enemy
guy.
UAV active. Bound.
Kind of what you have to understand about this is
Enemy Nebula 5 bomb deployed in your area.
we're not even remotely close to the actual Dance of the Dragons. We are...
A Nebula 5 bomb.
We are like...
Get out of there.
almost 20 years away from it. So Relax. Oh, come on. Land on top, land on top, land on top, land on top.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV active.
Oh, God. Got an airplane coming right at me.
Airstrike here!
Man, I ran out of... Oh, nice. So anyway, the Crabfeeder is just merely a plot point to get us to a certain place regarding one of the characters. And I don't think it'd be any real surprise that it has to do with Damon and kind of his story. But that's really all he's there for. And believe me, the show made him so much more interesting than he was in the books. Because honestly, I can just kind of remember the name, but he honestly wasn't of any real importance or any real interest in the books. And like I say, there's so much more story to come that I think, oh boy. I know we all want things to be awesome and everything, but you gotta remember, even Game of Thrones took its time with some shit. So just be patient. Crabfeeder is not what you're watching the show for.
Enemy UAV active.
I promise you. You've all been Boba Fetted. You want him to be, you know, there's, just like Boba Fett, there was this kind of interesting character kind of in the background that really wasn't that important. Everybody just all of a sudden falls in love with and thinks that they're the most important character in the universe. And be careful what you wish for, because the day may come when what 30 or 40 years down the line, they make some shitty TV show on HBO about the Crabfeeder, and the guy you thought was such a badass in your childhood turns out to be just a big-ass disappointment. So don't get so caught up in these side characters and lose sight of the story in general.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.